watching Sarah Rise TV right here within Arua City. Wherever you're watching us, you could be in Kampala, you could be around the globe. Thanks so much for always being hooked to the Mighty TV. I'm not alone in the studio, and it's time for what's called the sports roundtable here in the studios. I'm not alone. I do have two great gentlemen plus a kid. That's none other than Coach Olema Hamza, a renowned person here in West Nile, and no doubt about his actual football journey. He has been one of the sensational coaches we've seen around West Nile, and he has moved, and currently he's training with the LS Sports Club, and he as well trains with St. Joseph's College, Jombati. You're most welcome to the studios of Sunrise TV.
Okay, thank you. Welcome. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, I hope viewers, an invited guest in the studio. By names, I'm called Olema Hamza, the proprietor of Elite Sports Academy. Once a footballer and a retired. Now, I'm handling different uh, positions in West Nile region and with FUFA. Yeah, I think I'll mention others later. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's the voice of and the pick of Olema Hamza right here in the studios. I do have Kemis, the third choice captain for LS Sports Club. Kemis, you're most welcome to the studios of Sunrise TV. I think it's your first time of appearing on the TV channel.
Thank you so much.
It's always a pleasure having you here. And together with all these guests, we shall be discussing a number of sporting stories as far as LS Sports is concerned. And as well, we shall be delving into other various actual sporting stories. Remember, Calvary Football Club has gone through to the start times Uganda Premier League this season. They're the champions of the Football Big League. They were crowned yesterday after 18 by the Black Angels by a goal to nil. Then yesterday, today, we shall be seeing maybe Central Football Club also craving their way through to what we call the Football Big League. Will they be in position to make amends as the host young, I mean, this other team from Young Elephants, of course. So we shall be craving for that, and it will be our pride to see that the team goes through to the next level after Team Calvary Football Club making amends. Let's start it back home as we shall be going gradually to that level. Olema Hamza, how far with the LS Sports Academy? How did you actually get the motive from actually starting up this great initiative of an academy within Arua City?
Okay, thank you very much. I think I'm great to be hosted here tonight. Yeah, my name's still I'm called Olema Hamza. I got this legacy when I was playing football. My mentors also did the same, and they got it from other mentors which mentored them. Those years when I was playing, I was picked from the streets and I started playing football. So after finalizing everything with football, I made it quit in the pitch. I said, let me create an opportunity for the younger ones and for the needy kids who are picking bottles within the streets of Warua town. I just created that. I told myself I can do this one without a big brand partnership and other things. Most of these kids which I have in LI Sports Academy, I think they are needy ones, single mother, single father. These are kids which we help in Elite Sports Academy. Currently, we have around 109 kids which are with us. Others are needy. Others are needy means others total orphans.
Yes.
They don't have father. But we are affiliated with schools in the West Nile region here, whereby we want them to have that legacy of studying, so that they will be helped in their education. In LI Sports Academy, we don't play football alone. We consider education, which is our values, education, character. Football comes number 3, and the religion itself as our motto watching it here. Not the religion only, not Muslim, it is Christianity and others. Thank you very much, host.
You talked about a couple of stories here. as you were introducing, or as you were giving a brief background about the LS Sports, let me know from you what's the criteria of choosing these players into LS system.
Yeah, the criteria we have our recruitment, whatever, who moves around Arua City and West
Mm,
Nile at large. We only don't have kids from Arua. We have kids from Terego, Koboko, and the others are from Yumbe. And maybe that's where we are going to raise our fingers and we have to pick kids from there
but
and we help them together.
but coach, how do you normally go up to Zerego, go up to Navy, go to Koboko? Do you go personal yourself to spot some of these talents?
Yeah, general, we have our board of directors. Yeah, like me, I'm the director of the team. We have sporting director,
Mm,
whom I act as I play the biggest role there
mm,
because I did that course of identify talent identification.
mm,
I did that course with FUFA. I
mm,
have a license there, so I can pick a kid who is 5 years, 6 years. We model him to become a very good footballer in our academy.
mm,
So whenever we do normally, me I do normally go physical in the whatever in the sporting places myself because I think last year no early this year I moved Yumbe, I moved to Koboko, Zombo, and Nebi. I
mm,
didn't reach to Pakwach. I
mm,
just stopped that area. Those areas I spotted only one kid the whole of this. He's now studying there in A class. I brought him from Koboko. He's a very intelligent and a very needy kid
mm.
whom I support. I support him, and the school also has given for him a bursary. So that is a way to go, because I put in my mind when I come to become as a director, I need to do what? I need to help these kids within our region and in the count itself, Uganda.
Mm.
Yeah, so that we see them to go professional. Because me myself, I worked tirelessly. Also, I didn't know that whether I was going to play continental football. I think if I can recall, I'm the first player to play continental football in West Nile region.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Of course, where did you get that zeal from? Actually, of setting up an LS Sports. We've seen people coming up with this kind of initiatives, but at the end they flop. We've seen the Western, the Western Sports Academy came to light at some point. They were training at the police ground. It went down. How stable are you going to deal with the LS Sports Club, and where do you get the zeal from?
Yeah, basically, I was part of West Nile Soccer Academy.
Mm.
Yeah, I was one of the founder members. There were some misunderstanding. You know,
I
kids.
saw Jamal was in the
Jamal
mix.
was he was the CEO, the general
Mm.
director, and now I was acting as the sporting director.
Mm.
Yeah, things didn't work the way I want. I had to quit, which means resources became I'm one of the resources, which means
Mm.
I couldn't give my 100% in that academy.
Mm.
I was also cooking something because by that time I had a ladies team,
Mm.
which is West Nile Queens.
Mm.
So up to now it is there. It is not dead.
Mm.
Yeah, we have Elite Sports Academy, which is there.
Mm.
But our base here in Arua, basically, it is. I don't want the academy to go down
Mm.
because this is our fifth year
Mm.
to be here with these kids. Now we are very happy. We have given kids to schools here, even in Kampala, Budo we have given, in Shah Andrew, Kagwa we have given.
Mm.
So we are very happy. It is only that you see, working to that such a kind of industry,
Mm.
you need to put your leg into the acceleration, whatever.
Mm.
When you don't accelerate it properly, you know our region, people don't want to spend in kids.
Mm.
But me, my heart is I want to spend in kids. I want the parents also to support the academy little.
Mm.
Just if you can give 15%, it's okay. because me, I'm working, I'm almost giving all for the kid education. We call it welfare itself.
Now, coach, we shall come to that.
Mm.
Just give us a hint about LS Sports and what's your connection with the Dudu Bosco? It seems like you and Dudu Bosco, you're the brain behind football in West Nile because we've seen a couple of young talents moving outside the country to the sports, and most notably, it has been you, then Dudu Bosco, very influential in seeing that such talented players are kind of promoted to the outside world.
Okay, Dudu Bosco has been my mentor. He picked me from zero and vanished me and gave me to other coaches to be worked with.
Mm,
Yeah, our target here is just to see the young ones develop and they move to greener pastures,
mm,
but not in a hurried way. Which means from when you get a kid from Yumbe, you bring him to Elite Sports Academy. If he goes to El Cambio, which is bigger than us,
mm,
but now we look big brand in Arua and in West Nile,
mm,
as people are saying. But our target is for these kids to go to Europe, and when they go to Europe, we shall benefit there. The benefits are not there, but we shall benefit there.
Now, do you have a partner?
Partnership with the
Any sporting
well,
agency?
yeah, we have a partnership with an academy,
Mm,
not an agent. We have a partnership with the El Cambio, whereby they pick kids to go and try them out. When they fail, they bring them back because we are an ambassador to other academies here in
mm,
West Nile. They look for the good. We look for good players together with them.
mm,
We put them in elite.
mm,
After putting them elite, they come and see them. After seeing them, they pick them, they take them in another environment. You know, football development is all about the environment, to adapt the environment, the
mm,
food, the culture, the whole system there. When this kid has adapted this whole system, he will understand everything and he will remain in the system of play for that academy or for that football club. That
mm,
is the thing which also affected me when I went for professional outside.
mm.
Thank you.
Uh, do you have any Cambio here in Uganda? Or is
Yeah, El Cambio is in Uganda. It is
mm,
located in Masaka. It is the best academy which has produced very good and talented kids here. If you go and log out or log in
mm,
there
mm,
into their whatever, into their pages, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, they are all there.
mm.
So they are just, I love them.
Now,
Yeah.
let's talk about the East category in your team. Do you have a one session of the team like the under 8, the under 10, the under 16, the under 17s, maybe up to the under 23? Do you have all these
We
categories
have
in your team?
a category for now under 18
Mm,
because the captain himself will be making it to 18 this year, which means we have to. You see, these things are, you see, it is like a class.
mm,
Yeah, from 5 years to 8, that age gap there,
mm,
3 years or 2 years, you class, you promote this kid according to their standard. They
mm,
will be moving to their standard up to under 12 and up to under 18. So FUFA will also give for you. They will remind you, you now have 15 or 14 kids who are already beyond that age category. You apply. You
mm,
also proceed to under 20.
under 20.
Yeah, after under 20, you go to under 23.
Mm,
So those are the procedures. Now from there, you will also be alert. They will give for you alert. Are you ready to become a football club?
mm,
Because from there, most of these kids have already reached to play for professional 23 years.
mm.
Yeah, they will ask you, oh, you want to do business part of it in your academy. So that is it.
But at least I know you have a standard.
Yeah.
Where does that standard limit you?
My standard this me, I just want the team to remain as an academy.
With which level?
with the under 20.
Mm.
After under 20, maybe I will play sixth division. I've seen things sixth division, fifth
Yeah,
division.
yeah.
They are coming,
Those
but
are the
I've played
current
sixth
initiative. Yeah.
division. Yeah, current initiative. Maybe I'll form. I will not allow my players to go to another team
Mm.
because I want to build them to be in the team. With time, football is a process.
Mm.
With time, they will form a formidable team
Mm.
whereby they bring joy to the community
Mm.
around.
Mm.
So that's my target.
Now, you talked about being affiliated to several schools within the city. Which schools are those notably?
Yeah, basically schools. Let me start with primary schools. A-Class Islamic Primary School is also one of them. They are the beneficiary
Mm.
to Elite Sports Academy.
But did they give you something after giving this
Yeah,
players to them?
they gave for us balls.
Mm.
That is the only thing which we want from the schools.
Mm.
Brightview, even though they have not, that is the school which has benefited in us a lot. Since when I started these kids, I gathered kids without uniform,
Mm.
but they came and picked the whole squad.
Mm.
They dominated Arua City, I think, for 3 years.
Mm.
When they drop off, and after that, other schools took over. So though they did not give things, that one is Almighty's timing.
Mm.
Yeah, they will think about that with time.
Mm.
Uh, we have kids in Oasis, they normally come for De La Cream.
Mm.
They pick these kids, 5 or 6, they put them in their school.
Mm.
I'm happy for them. If, they sent for me a letter for what? For for coming to appreciate me.
Mm.
They told me to take my time and I will go there. I'll call the proprietor and we shall sit down and talk. Uh, for secondary school, St. Joseph College Ombachi, basically they deal with the under 14 and the under 16 and 17.
Mm.
So which means they have given for us. There was last time they gave for us 7 balls, good
Mm.
ones, and some cones. We are happy for them.
Mm.
Yeah, because I'm also a teacher there. Uh, they support us. Mvara SS is the same. Naja Islamic, it is Naja Muslim school is also the same. They gave for us 4 balls. Yeah, we are good to go. I'm happy for them. If other schools they also do partner, they want to partner with us. We shall we shall go with
Mm.
them.
But do these schools normally demand you something after giving this players to them?
Demanding something like
Like paying some little fee?
yeah, when they pick these kids from us, they give for them full sports bursary,
Mm.
uniforms in St. Joseph College in Bachi. They give it full bursary. I think
Well signed?
well signed documents.
Mm.
Yeah, designed. The HM stamps and the parents comes and signs. I sign. The board of director signs.
Mm.
They give for you if you're in senior one for 4 years. It is your discipline which will chase you away from there.
Mm.
Vara is also like that. Naja Islamic is also like that. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about what are the next plans with the LA Sports Club escorts. Olema Hamza. I think you have got other ambitions probably. Do you intend to run it for a short while or it's a long run process?
Elite Sports Academy is there to stay up till my last brief,
Mm.
because our aims is we dream pro. That
Mm.
is our motto.
Mm.
Which means when you hear these kids are singing we dream pro, like that, which means our dream is to go professional.
Mm.
So it is all about me now to work very hard, because I've already tested people in Arua.
Mm.
I know how good and where good they will be.
Mm.
Our dream is just to be there.
Mm.
We want to go far, because we are the academy which is going to represent West Nile in the Changa Academy Championship in Jeru.
Mm.
Come 21st August, we shall be there. It is under academies, the champions.
Mm.
Yeah, because they recommended us. Reason being, we have been playing these friendly matches whereby you move out in Koboko,
Mm.
maybe.
Uh,
So we love dominance, eh?
like recently I saw you, I think yesterday, but one. Your team was actually playing at Salim Saleh Playgrounds with one of the schools. I don't know which school is that, but your boys were. I saw you on the stands, and I was really very happy to see that the boys kind of uh, play such a beautiful game of football. Uh, that's the reason as to why I picked the English and said Coach Olema has got something very potential and unique with him. And it can create some of these opportunities for other actual people outside West Nile and outside the country. We all know that whenever Sierra Congo, whenever in South Sudan, such opportunities can always come in, and players from Sierra Congo can easily come here, and you'll be gathering them into one place. So let's talk about uh, what you demand from the parents
Yeah,
for each player.
basically, there are those kids which I normally call elites.
Mm,
Those kids are not supposed to pay anything because they are the roots.
mm,
Those guys who are playing beautiful football started it in a small area
mm,
whereby it is like this studio. We started by playing rondo.
mm,
Yeah, I told them I'm going to give for you playing boots and the uniforms.
mm,
Let us be elite.
mm,
Let us have that zeal. Wherever I go, I want the beauty of the game.
mm,
Those kids are still around. But other people, basically you watched the game.
mm,
These guys, these boys, they start building the game from there,
mm,
from behind. So I want them to make mistakes. Afterwards, we come and correct the mistakes
mm,
because football is a game of mistakes.
mm,
So in Elite, we do accommodate kids. But why is it that we accommodate kids? We are now bringing the community to
mm,
come to us.
mm,
Like this kid is a South Sudanese.
mm,
Yeah, he's a South Sudanese guy. His parents, his father is in South Sudan. They gave him to me. They gave his whatever other things to run the academy.
mm,
Like his ball, he has been paid. Uniform, 2 pairs has been paid. So the issue here is we want the kid to be good, so
mm,
that people outside there in DRC Congo, Kenya, South Sudan, I want them to see the kids to come
mm,
and play. We have our video footage which are played in
mm,
our pages
mm,
in Elite, Elite Sports Academy. They
mm,
are always there. Instagram, it is there. So Twitter, what everything is there. So we want these kids to be together. We
mm,
cannot neglect these ones from those needy ones which I collect from the streets of Varua,
mm.
because we want them to be together. We want this one to adapt the character for the other one who is there.
Okay.
Yeah, so that they be together.
Mm,
Now, where we don't general when we play friendly match, I've notified that thing in Arua.
mm,
General when we play friendly match, teams they come to win, but we switch this boys' mind. Let us not play to win. We
mm,
play to entertain.
mm,
We play to make mistakes, and we play to create sweet, um, sweet moves.
mm,
So that when we edit these moves, an agent will see in our page. Have you seen just number like 17? He's a great player in Elite. We
mm,
want to sell them out like that.
mm,
So the registration for the community
mm,
is 200,000 6 months. You buy the uniform 35,000. You buy the ball according to the age category of your kid.
mm,
When your kid is like 8 years,
mm,
your price tag is 50,000.
mm,
When your kid is 14 years, your price tag is 70.
mm,
When your kid is under 17, which means under 17, that one is 140,
mm,
because the quality of balls and the type of balls are different,
mm,
and their price tag are different. So that 200,000 is 6 months,
mm,
which means you also pay another 200,000
mm,
6 months.
mm,
It is only this boy whose father has completed everything. He said, for me, I want to pay 400,000. I have to buy the balls for this boy. I have to buy for him the uniform and all those things. He
mm,
did it.
mm,
I'm very happy for him. The kid moves from home in Doves primary school up to there. After that, sometimes I take him back to school there.
Do you normally have weekend sections or you do have weekly training sessions?
We have weekend sessions. Saturday, we train at 2 because these kids, we said our value number one is education.
Mm,
Education comes first. Character, which is the respect itself,
mm,
comes. So when they go first at around morning hours up to 1:30, they
mm,
will be coming back to training their training session. They know the programs. These boys in the under 17, some of them they have their phones. They will
mm,
update them. When
mm,
you give a message to this one will take it to the other one.
mm,
So they normally come and train at Saturdays after their revisions.
mm,
It is a must you have to go on Saturday for your revisions in
mm,
Elite. If
mm.
you don't go, yeah, you get punishment.
Uh,
So
of course, I have two more questions for you.
uh,
Uh, what's your biggest ambition with this current setup of youngsters you have in your academy? Do you want them to become the cream of Western Isle? We have seen Western Isle being up there when it comes to talents. We've seen players like Saban, players like Samson Shizokuchi. Back those days, we used to know about Dudu Bosco, yourself, even Mike Letty. These were exceptional players those days. So, do you have that ambition of saying that I want these players to be like this?
I want these players to be more than us.
Mm,
One, I want my players, most of these players, to play in Europe. One, when a player is in 5 years, when you develop him in a very good way,
mm,
and you have links with the other teams, it is very bad to be greedy.
mm,
Show these players to other teams so that they will see them, they will admire them, they will go and play pro. That's why our dream is to go and play pro.
mm,
My main ambition, and with these kids, if you get some of them, even you will ask the captain himself, our target is just for them to dream pro.
mm,
Professional, did you know that I played semi-professional?
mm,
Saban played semi.
mm,
Professional player is a player who plays in Europe,
mm,
outside
mm,
Asia,
mm,
those ends. But within Africa, that one is semi-pro.
mm,
So my target here is I see this kid playing professional football, and we want to build the beauty of when others have 2 or 3 have gone,
mm,
we have to replace others here in the
mm,
city, in Arua, in Western. We play beautiful football.
mm,
People have the kids should understand themselves very well, so that when we go for this national or whatever
mm,
competitions, we bring trophies here
mm.
in the city of Arua.
Of course,
So,
let's talk about your coaching uncle. Do you have all the coaching categories in that academy setup?
yeah, we have all the coaching, whatever categories they have papers, they are registered with FUFA.
Mm,
Yeah, most of them they have studied.
okay.
Yeah.
Can you unveil to us some of them, probably by name?
We have Yaba Hassan. He currently trains Brightview.
Mm,
We have Sadat Lolo Vipers.
mm.
He was a coach in
Utamachako?
Odamachako.
Mm,
Juma Ahmed is the proprietor of E-Class.
mm,
We have uh, some of them who come.
mm,
Pamuke,
mm,
Bentik from St. Joseph College Umbachi.
mm,
They had that training. Sadaraka, we had him.
mm,
So we are always holding ourselves. We have our templates.
mm,
Bonnie, who is in Yarua Public, handles because we have our templates. We plan our training session,
mm,
most especially when we are for school programs. We come and mix these things. Endurance and the ball
mm,
work.
mm,
We mix with them and the technique.
mm,
All these things we mix them because we only have in a week we have only
mm,
2 days. That is Saturday and Sunday.
mm,
Because education has been our zeal.
mm,
So those are the things which we put in our academy. If these templates are given to you, for example, Gerard to you and the cameraman, so when it is drilling the players today, via endurance and the movement in the field. You have to follow that. You write a report online. We have our page there. We write a report online, that website. Then they will mark it. This one was wrong. This one, next weekend you have to do it again. So even me as a the director, they mark me wrong. I also go and review myself and I do it again.
Okay. Okay, let me first turn the attention to the captain, Kemis. Kemis, how has been the life like at the LS Sports Academy?
Yeah, thank you, host. The life there has been fair, let me say. My teammates, they are always like they are encouraging, and our coaches are always encouraging us to work hard and to pray, like to be religious and to be good people in the future. Yes.
But being the third choice captain, how do you feel like being the third choice captain?
I actually feel well because me personally, I'm a leader. I know myself that I'm a leader. So being a third choice captain, it doesn't affect me. The only thing there is that leadership. Yeah, you have to enforce your leadership to your teammates and you work as a team. Yes.
I know being the captain comes with a lot of pressure. How has been the pressure like at the LS Sports?
The pressure has been fair. There's no much pressure, let me say. Because always, yeah, sometimes in games, you may not give your 100% since coach said that in games football is all about mistake, we make mistakes, so you can't be perfect, but we always aim to do our best in games.
Which team do you love to play for? Probably uh, in your career, probably let's say in Western Nigeria, which team do you support so much and you feel like playing for that team?
I support Onduparaka, that's within West Nile, but I think in the Uganda Premier League I support Vipers.
You're a big fan of Vipers.
Yes, I'm a big fan of Vipers.
Why?
They are a team. They have like their motto alone encourages you, like one team, one dream. Yeah, that's the thing that makes me support them.
Now, which captain kind of inspired you to have that ambition of becoming a captain?
Okay, I think it's the captain of the West Nile province team, Toha Rashid. Yeah,
So he inspired you a lot.
he inspires me because always, like if you watch his games, he's always communicating. Like he advises or he guides his teammates. At the end of the day, all of them, they work as a team and do their best in games.
All right, thank you. Let me get back to coach and we'll talk about one of the interesting actual stories developing since yesterday about the qualification of Team Calvo Football Club for the sometimes Uganda Premier League 2025-2026 season. Coach, how excited are you after seeing Team Calvary Football Club make it at the top of the summit and represent us out of the trophy in West Nile?
Okay, thank you very much. I was excited when I got that message from notification from our FUFA pages. Calvary has made it through to the UPL. So me, it has been a very good fight for Calvary. I knew it before. After playing here a draw with Onduparaka, a draw was also demanded for them. You see, it has been long without Premier League.
5 seasons.
Yeah, 5 seasons. They made it. I knew the way they built their team, they were getting results from away. You know, playing away. Sometimes people see it like as if they are going to cheat you. But the way I watched Calvary live like this, when they were playing in Kampala, Mitiana, I said this team will go to Premier League. Reason being, those boys, they give their hearts all. They don't mind about officiation. They just go into the pitch. They play. Even the technical team, they want to win. They come and play, assuming elite. They give their whatever, their 100%. That's the way to go. Any pitch, wherever you go, just feel comfortable, like as if you are at home. Because mostly, my first time to come here in West Nile is people who used to talk negative about these teams in Kampala, that they are cheated over what. But why is it that the teams from Kampala do come and get results here, but for you, you don't go there, you don't get results? That one is a negative, whatever mindset.
Mindset, yeah.
Calvary set their mind that this time we, whether being home, whether being away, to Lumbe, we go and we chase the ball in their box. When we get the ball, we score. When we're also defending, let us defend. I'm very, very happy the mighty team has come. Let the people support the team. Let Onduparaka also come, work very hard. Let them come to the Start Time Premier League, and they make people happy also.
Coach, let me ask you, in a coaching perspective, what is your advice to Calvary going forward to the Start Time Ghana Premier League?
Yeah, Calvary has now come. It is a new home. That one is another step ahead. Let them first sit down. Very good recruitment. Very good recruitment doesn't mean that you sweep all those players who promoted you into the UPL. It is all about assessing these boys, these old boys. How many do we want? We want 5 or 6. Most times in Premier League, when teams qualify here in Uganda, I see they sweep all the players who promoted them to the league. That's the thing which affects them very, very much all the time. Starting from our teams here, going to Kampala teams, even some teams outside. In Rwanda, it happened like that. At the end of the day, these players whom you are bringing, they don't understand the legacy. Yeah, they don't understand what is there in the team. They'll start lacking the team, causing the team havocs in the team, misunderstanding between the management and the other people. It is better for our team to only do recruitments of 6 or 7, so that they maintain the young boys who are in the team. Where will you get the whatever exposure? Assuming that I cannot go and pick a kid from there, you come and play for me in 6th league, the league which is coming for Elite. I'll rather go. I'll say I want 3, which is enough. So that the Calvary will get experience. Those boys will get experience. You are working now today here in Sarah TV. You are getting your own experience in your own field. You can't go from here, you go and work in NBS and UPC, that you are still getting experiment to get a lot of you make it there. After that, you come here. What does that one mean? Which means you have to first work very hard here. Let the other hot TVs come and pick you from this smaller one. We want who? We want Jero to come and they work in a bigger team.
Now, let's talk about the coaching point of it. We know that the head coach is not someone who is kind of qualified to handle Start Time Ghana Premier League. We know his credentials shows us that he's having Cup B. That FIFA does not require to head in a team in the Start Time Ghana Premier League. So the hierarchy of Team Calvary Football Club keep him on hold, always try to chase him away, because we're hearing stories that he has been picking up interest from other teams already.
Yeah, coach, if Calvary keeps him, coach, most of the coaches, there are few coaches who are patient. You see, you can be patient there, Calvary can take you to study for studies. Nowadays, FIFA considers those things. Be patient, they will take you. Like, for example, my brother Borin has been patient in police. He's now doing CAF B. Where after that, CAF A will be just near to him. So, the coach for Calvary has have which papers? CAF C. CAF C. Which means he will not be given bench permit. He has to be like a trainee in Calvary. Have you seen? how FIFA is tightening things. So, which means they sign an experienced coach, let this coach comes, and they assemble the team with the person who promotes the team. There are some things which happens with us, we coaches. When we promote the team like this, we forget about the education part of it. Do I have the paper?
Coach, let's talk about the current coaches in the Ghana football. Which coach can you recommend for Team Club Football Club? We've seen Charles Livingston Baba's been off. He's off really with Mbarara City. We have other coaches like I know he's your good friend, Michael Mutebi. I think you have deep connections with him. Do you should Club Football Club go for a highly rated coach or should go for a medium coach?
You see, it is all about the financial part of it.
Mm.
You know, coaches whom you have mentioned, few of them they will stay in they call it village. Because me I don't consider I don't consider calling here a village, because when I go deep into Mitiana, it looks deeper than this one here. You see, coaches, most of these coaches, they underrate. But there are some coaches there are some like Peter Onen Peter, who was in Bull, can as well work here. Omar Loy can work here. Omar Loy, who was in Arua Hill, that one was Doves before.
Sadiq Sembiji. Sadiq Sembiji, can he work here?
Sadiq Sempiji can as well work here, because he's already there with the. He's here. He has been here. He work here. But the issue here is, will you afford his whatevers? That is the question.
Yeah, that's the talking point. So
you mentioned there, Mike Hillary Mutebi. He's a father to me. He'll never come to Calvary.
Okay, let me take you through the summary of games played yesterday in the Betfair for Big League. We did see Kataka Football Club being beaten 2-0 by Gaddafi Football Club. Karaba did beat by the Black Angels by a goal to nil. Plus Power were 2-0 winners over Bosoka United. Karo Karunzi were 6-0 winners over Tugasazi. Kigezi Homeboys were 1-0 winners over Maida. Then Kigezi Homeboys drew 0-0 with Buhimba United Saints. Then Boma were humiliated by Rua Hill Sports Club by 10 goals to 0. And let's take a look at the team that have gone to the Star Times Ghana Premier League come next season. We do have Team Carver Football Club making to the Star Times Ghana Premier League as the champions on 52 points. Gaddafi comes second with 50 points. Then Bohimba United Saints comes third with 50 points as well. So the only difference here is on what to call it's not on goal difference, but it's on average base. Which number of goals? Which number of wins did you pick away from home? Is what people consider it's here hugely near. Then Black Power comes fourth with 49 points. The Black Angels are fifth with 46 points. On the Praga Football Club are sixth on the table with 39 points. Cinder Boys 7 with 37 points. Then Kataka Football Club are 8th with 36 points. We have Tugasazi on the 9th position with 36 points. 10th is Karo Karunji with 34 points. 11th is Tigezi Homeboys with 33 points. Then teams that have been relegated from the FIFA Big League to Regional League include Maida Football Club, there's Arua Hill, then Bosoga United, then Boma. So unfortunate for Arua Hill Sports Club. In there, we have seen how they've been struggling here, and everyone thought that their shift from Arua to Gulu will be of a success, but all of a sudden the team has been relegated. Coach,
this is the team which I played for. We sacrificed ourselves to play for. Finally, it has come to Regional League. Yeah, that's all in all, that's football. Yeah, you'll be relegated, you'll come, what is the way forward? Restructuring. What affected that team was, first of all, the recruitment was poor for Royal Hill when they shifted there in my uncle's land, because my mom came from there. I was there physically. I told them, me and Okot Dennis Jemba is my uncle, and Tito Okello. I told them this recruitment is not okay. Even Okot laughed. Okot said this team will be relegated. They will get some wins, but at the end of the day, they will be recruited. They will be relegated. Reason being, the recruitment was not okay. Yeah, it's may the best time come for them again, and this is the best time for them to change the name from another district to the other city. Maybe they will change it Guluwat, I don't know, but that's football. Let them take heart. They should build up a very good side that side. They will come back to the start time big league, whereby they will play it, God willingly. But football is a process. The moment when you start coming down, if you don't regroup yourself, my mother club also Onduparaka, if they were not going to sense that, they were going to be like that. So next time, Onduparaka was going to be even among the top three. Top three, Onduparaka was going to be. But any misunderstanding, those misunderstandings. But next time I want to do, I pray to Almighty, let Onduparaka come back. I miss seeing, watching from here, and the derbies could be here. Paida, Black Angels. Have you seen the pressure which Paida has put? I was so happy with that pressure. Onduparaka started also pressurizing late. They would have even overtaken Bukedia. Yeah, Bukedia, because Bukedia relaxed. Yeah.
All
So
right.
that is it.
All right, of course, let's sum up all this with what you call the international sports, and I'll pick it from your team that you kind support so much, that's Liverpool. We have seen Liverpool Football Club going into the market, signing three players already. They have signed Florian Wirtz from team Bayer Leverkusen for a club record fee of around 116 million pounds. And again, the team went on forward to sign a player in the name of Jeremy Frimpong, who is a left, who is a defender as well. They have signed Milos Kerkez from Team Bournemouth in the Premier League. With all these signings, how do you see Liverpool next season?
Yeah, Liverpool, you see, adapting in the league. Frimpong is a player from Bundesliga, Bayern Leverkusen.
They signed him as a direct replacement for Trent Arnold.
Yeah. Waits is a player from Bayern Leverkusen. I think to adapt the environment. I told you from the academy, it is built there to adapt. These players should know very well that they are not going to be direct into the squad. You see, unless this manager is a slot, maybe he has his own strategies. Because what I saw from our manager, he's called who? Klopp.
Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, Klopp used to be for him. He used to first give for you that time to adapt the system. But it is not easy for a player from the other side to come and adapt the system in the Premier League.
But we have seen Ancelotti signing Federico Chiesa, but he's giving him that space actually to come often from the bench, and he's kind of struggled in the Premier League. We hope to see him this season around in the Premier League. But let's talk about the signing of Florian Wirtz. Does he come as a direct replacement for Roberto Firmino? We've seen since Felipe Coutinho left for Barcelona, Liverpool hugely relied on Firmino, and again they have signed another player in the name of Florian Wirtz. Is he coming as a direct replacement for Roberto Firmino in that number 10 role, or is he coming to play in the number 8 role? Which players will be suffering the consequences of his arrival?
Basically, Liverpool has they didn't have number 10, typical number 10. a player who is a playmaker, who scores goals, screamers, like Philippe Coutinho. When Coutinho left, it affected me. Generally, my heart busted because I really loved that player.
I remember he loved to score against Manchester
Yes,
United,
he
quite a
loved,
goals.
yeah, those screamers. You see, when Waits was approached, I said, let this boy come. He's still young. I love beautiful football. For me, I love beautiful football. I don't want forced football. You see, even though Liverpool won the title, they didn't win my heart with the beautiful football. We are just doing something sort of like football, but we are lucky that we opened the gap. But this squad which we are building, it is not going for trophy. It will be for a trophy for the other season, because the boys will come. They will have to adapt unless the left back has been here. He's going to for him he's going to start where he left. So the coach himself, Federico Chiesa, I also admired him. Me, I thought that he was going to be the solution to our attacking force, whereby he will score for us. But things didn't work for him. You will know very well that English Premier League is different from other leagues. So that is the difference. So for me, we are building for another one season. If we win trophies, if Liverpool wins trophies, they will go for Carabao, maybe those FS. But the title, other teams are cooking something, not Arsenal.
So you, so you really Arsenal away from the Premier League to 2025 season again.
We shall compete for the top flight, but we shall lose it.
So you think it's now either Manchester United or Arsenal or either Manchester City or Chelsea going to be champions 2023, 2025, 2026 season?
Yeah, it will be Manchester City, Chelsea, not Manchester United and Arsenal.
Why do you rule Manchester United out of the game?
No, there's a lot of you see, recruitment needs grouping each other. We be together. The board chairperson for the board recruitment members of Manchester United, they are not united. If they are to be united like their names, they would do something better.
But can you say that Ruben Amorim is doing something very special in that team of Manchester United?
Yes.
We did see Jurgen Klopp coming to Liverpool. He did kind of expel some of the players that he thinks will be headache to him. He sent them away.
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta came at the Arsenal. He says Mesut Ozil away. At Manchester City, Pep Guardiola did the same. And Ruben Amorim is trying to do that one to Manchester United. Are we seeing Manchester United coming slowly to their glory days?
Manchester is not coming slowly, but they have come to their system. Yeah, the issue here is arranging the team. You, Jero, and me, my captain, we have to sit together. If we want Hamza Olema, which position do we need Hamza Olema? Because this coach, to be sincerely, has been teaching very good football, but the quality of players which he has been using, there are different type of players which cannot adapt the system for Ruben Amorim.
But he's already saying he doesn't want Marcus Rashford in his team. He doesn't want Jadon Sancho. He doesn't want Anthony. Some of these players that he said they should look for their own way.
You see, this is a coach who plays back three.
Yeah.
Back three. Liverpool approached this guy. The executive members, they said no. Liverpool is not a team for back three. It was going to be Man City. But the issue here is the boy. I call him a boy because he's my age mate. The guy is building something special for Manchester United, but not for the trophy yet, for top 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, Coach, actually, for joining us through. We are very, very, very happy to see you again next time. It's always a pleasure. In case of any other information that comes at LI Sports Academy, always feel free to come here and we'll always host you at no cost. And that's our pride. Actually, that's the reason as to why we set up this kind of TV here within the city to see that talent is promoted outside the world.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm also happy for Sarah Wright TV. the motto is we do it for peace and love. Yeah, I love it because there's a lot of religion issues here. All the religions are the same. Also, I appreciate your call. When you get for me a call, I